Hi guys. All right, I guess we're jumping right into things here. All right, so you're gonna take this thing and make sure you apply lightly underneath is that an eyebrow or no, that's an eyebrow, not a lash, it's an eyebrow. Alrighty. So make sure you're gonna draw right on top of it, not around it, but right on top of it. And then you're gonna take this little brush thing and make sure you're getting the whole eyebrow up. And now we're pulling out what looks like cake batter. I'm gonna put it on the wrist, not on the finger, on the wrist. And then you're gonna put this underneath the eyebrow, not on top, underneath. And remember, we're not dabbing, we're wiping. We're not dabbing, we're wiping. Underneath, and above. Don't forget underneath and above. And then we're just gonna leave it, I guess. Just leave it. Okay. Then make sure you clip the hair down so that it doesn't get in your face. I know that. And then we're gonna do the other eyebrow. Great stuff going on here. Remember, we're wiping, not dabbing. Going across the entire top and bottom of the eyebrow. Alrighty, and now we're hitting the eye. Not the eyeball, but like the lid, the eyelid. Yes, the eyelid we're hitting with the same cake batter. And now we're taking a brush, and I guess we're I don't know if this is blending or blending it. I think we're blending it in, making sure it doesn't look very cake battery. Got it. Alrighty. Alright, remember, we're basically going to go right over top of the places we just put the cake batter on, and even in the middle of between the nose. Alright, we got this elf thing, and we're going to apply it to the cheek and chin and forehead and chin. It looks like lotion. I'm guessing it's lotion. This is lotion, yes. And then, once we do that, we're skipping right to getting a paintbrush from somewhere and applying paint like a warrior, just like an Indian warrior, right to the face. Alrighty. And then we're gonna just slather it. Just don't even worry about it. Just slather it on there. And then we're getting another paintbrush, and then we're taking what we slathered and like making it like, neater, I guess. So yeah, let's make the slather neat. We put it on the chin. Remember, we're wiping completely. We're not even aggressively. We're not taking this a soft way. This is an aggressive brushing to get the slathering to be neat. Alrighty, we're getting neater. But you guys can see there is a lot of progress here. A lot of progress. Oh, we're even getting underneath the neck. Well, I didn't know about that one. Okay. Oh, guys, don't forget your neck. Nobody talks about the neck when you're doing makeup. Your neck is important. Gotta have balance. But as we continue to, make this even, because this started off as cake batter, but now now we're moving on. This is not lip gloss. Okay, is this more cake batter? Okay, but make sure you do a little dance with it. Underneath the eye this time. Underneath the eye, close to the corner of the nose. Oh no, this is completely underneath the eye and the nose. Okay. More warrior paint. I like it. This is warrior paint. Very ancestral vibes going on here. I see what you guys are doing. Alrighty. So we're going to just make sure we get that in on all the important parts of the face. And if I'm right, we're going to use the brush and lather it or slather it around. But maybe I'm wrong. What do we have here? Okay. A different color of the batter. Okay, I'm slightly confused. Nope. We're doing the same thing. Got it. But with a different color. I'm guessing, guys, this is supposed to provide balance. That's what I'm assuming here. This is for balance. This is for, you don't want it too light, but you don't want it too dark. So you mix it together. They taught us when we were younger how to mix colors. I was there in that class, I remember. And you want to make sure you draw it directly to your skin to make sure that it hits the right spots. All right, this is losing me a bit. Let's catch up. All right, well, I see we brought back the brush. See, now I know that we're spreading now. Now I know that we're spreading, we're rubbing in because we brought the brush back out. We're spreading that darker brown first onto the cheekbone, or underneath the cheekbone rather, and we're making sure that's in there good. Yeah, so you see it's a lot of wrist work going. We're making sure that's in there really good. And then we're hitting all the dark brown spots first. So ladies, remember, dark brown spots first. Dark brown spots first. And then we're hitting, above the eyes. Different brush, smaller brush, because you don't obviously want the brush in your eyeball. And now we're hitting, this is like a sponge. The sponge where now we're dabbing. Remember before we were slathering with the brush? Now this is dabbing. We're dabbing. Dab, dab, dab. And this is dabbing the light colored brown, not the darker brown. This is for the lighter brown. Because remember, you put on the darker brown, or the lighter brown before, and you did what you did before. So now you have to dab it. All right. Pat, pat, pat the weave. Pat, pat, pat the weave. And, okay, check it. Making sure it's in there good. Laura Mercier. Okay, make sure you blow it so it's not too much on the sponge. And do the same thing. This is a lot of work. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You even got to do your mustache. That's crazy to me. This is a lot of work. It couldn't be me, guys. I'll be honest with you. That couldn't be me. But we move. And we're still, I'm hoping the word is blending. I hope we're using this sponge to blend. Now we brought back out the brush again. Let's see if we're using the brush again. We're getting more of that dark brown to fix up, I guess, underneath the cheekbone. We're getting a little more fix. I guess we were unhappy with what it looked like prior, so we're just getting a little more fix, a little more rubbing. We're a little more generous with it this time around, I'm noticing. So ladies, keep that note. Next, on the second time around, you're allowed to be a little more generous with how much you use. We'll just make sure we're going around. Even getting a smaller brush back so we can make sure we're getting around the eyeballs, because we don't want to get into the eyeballs. We want to get around it, ladies. I've seen it. I've seen people get in the eyeballs. Bad stuff. It's bad stuff. All right, we're still patting, and this time with the brush, the largest brush. Make sure you guys are checking in between to make sure you're getting the results you're looking for. And all right, this has got to be a spray of some kind, right? Yep, I was right. And I think this spray, does it set something? I have no help in this room. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I think it's a setting spray. And make sure you fan it. You don't want it to, be wet by the time you get to this step. When you're bringing back out the big brush, to then put pink. We're putting pink on. I guess we're putting pink on. Maybe for a blush kind of look, if that's what we're calling it. I think it's a blush. All right, and we're doing the same. Like, a lot of this is repetition, ladies. A lot of this is repetition. All right, and now we're bringing out a pencil, and we're getting around the lips, right? We can't use a brush for the lips. It's too thick. But we need the pencil to do the lip line. Yeah, I get what's going on here. But a lot of this is repetition, ladies. A lot of this is just repeat with something else, repeat with another thing. Just to making sure you're applying them in the right order, I think, is what's the most important here. Make sure we get that lip line straight and correct. And now we're moving forward to gloss. All right, gloss. Gloss is important. Can't have dry lips with the lip liner, because then it just looks like you ate some chalk or something. I don't know. So you want to have some gloss. And I guess apply very loosely. All right. And now I know what this is. This is mascara. I learned this in middle school because, fun fact, somebody put mascara on my eyelashes, sorry. Oof. And yeah, we're applying the mascara. Make sure you don't get it in your eyeball. It does burn if you get it in the eyeball. All right. And I think, are we done? We look like we're done. We're checking it out. Yes, we are done. And she's slaying. Is that what the girls are saying these days? She is slaying. This is ready to go. This beat is ready. And goodbye, guys. Thanks for watching.